Do some chemistry experiments today. Let me just get my camera situated here and we'll be off. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully well. Hopefully well. All right, let's start like we normally do. Putting a little bit of you guys can let me know in the chats if you guys want to do some other experiments. We're gonna add some universal indicator to the water in these beakers or these flasks. Look at that. Cool. Look at that. That's a nice little stream of fluid. Huh? Just staying right there. Right there in the center of the vortex. Let's add another one. There we go. Yeah, baby. Looks like a little tornado, doesn't it? Of course, we know why. Hey, Miss N, thank you for the saying hello and sending the star. Hello there, Animesh. One more squirt, I think. Kind of cool flow pattern we got going on. I'm going to chase that with a little bit of hydrochloric acid. What do you say? Just a little drop here. Just see what that looks like. Look at how that just gets stuck right in there, man. That's cool. Beautiful looking. Is that another little drop? I want to zero in on that. It's looking kind of pretty. There we go. I had a drop of base, sodium hydroxide base. Oh yeah. Sure enough. A little hydrochloric acid. A little bit more. I think there's quite a bit of base in there. Look at that, man. What the heck is going on? Pretty. I got a nice little flow stir speed going on. Chasing with a little bit of base. Hello there, MSS Nita. Great to have you on board. Give it a good squirt of acid there. So I'm adding either acid or base to universal indicator in this flask. Look at that rainbow flash. Come on, man. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Really pretty. So yeah, I'm just adding either acid or base to a mixture of dyes called universal indicator. And those dyes are going to display different colors depending upon pH. Here are the different colors that you might see. Hey, someone sent me a 100. That's cool. Thank you there, Miss NITA, MSS NITA. Let's show you the different colors you might see. On the high pH end, you're going to see blues and purples. On the low pH end, you're going to see your reds, yellows, and violets. Yeah? So right now we're like at pH, I'm going to call that pH 3. We'll add a little bit of base and see what we get here. Here we go. Sodium hydroxide base, 20% by weight. Move this over here. We can reference that as needed. Oh, man. We got the right stir speed going today, fellas and ladies and whoever else. Yeah, that's really cool. Very beautiful. I've got it hitting just right today. What did I just add? I just added base. I wanted to add acid. Here we go. I'm going to add hydrochloric acid. Give those a couple drops. And add a drop of base to see what we get. Pretty. Very pretty. All right, let's add a little bit of this here. Boom, 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 boom. Gorgeous. Add some base. Ah, very nice. Thank you much. Thank you much. MSS, appreciate that a lot. 2 drops of acid. The acid I'm adding, of course, is hydrochloric acid. Y'all let me know how you're doing today. Hope everything's going fine. Wow, that's interesting. I think I'm going to do 1 drop of the base after I add some acid. I think that's, oh man, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's really neat. There we go. Get everything all acidified. And we're going to add a drop of sodium hydroxide. See what happens. Here we go. 2 drops. Watch it play out. Great to hear there, MSS. Another drop. Beautiful. Yeah, we caught the flare. It is. Look at that, the whole rainbow. We've got the base. You can see the base is caught in the vortex. That's what I just added. And, of course, the material that you add to the vortex is going to stay in there because that's a low-pressure region. Of course, it's not going to stay there forever because it kind of gets pushed down to the bottom. When it hits that stir bar down at the bottom, it gets pushed out along the sides. All right, here we go. Add a couple drops of acid. And back to the base. Beautiful. Wonder if we can do, let's see what we got here. What's this? No, that ain't gonna help. That's for interesting. Lenses. No, we don't want any of that. What's this gonna do? That's an X-ray lens. This is infrared. That's kind of cool. Come on, man. There's no way. Let's see what this looks like under infrared, all right? Let's just add a drop of the base and see what happens. That's cool. You know, I wonder if this really is this can't be picking up the IR. Thermal, it says. Who knows, man? Who knows what's happening? How do I get the stir bar to keep spinning? The stir bar keeps spinning because there's a little magnetic stir down here. And there's like a little fan blade in here that spins. And when that fan blade spins, it causes the little magnetic stir here to spin as well. And that's it. That's all that happens. So it leaves my hands free to be able to do the experiments. I don't know if I like this. I don't know. Is this really a thermal camera? No, because look at my hand is like, my hand should be warmer than all that stuff. And it's not. I don't think this is legit thermal. I think they're just doing something else here. So let's take that effect off. There we go. Back to the original, baby. Back to the original. Let's add some hydrochloric acid here. The same acid's found in your stomach. This stuff is just like 100 to 1,000 times more concentrated. And it goes. And it goes. We're going to make this a low pH system. Yeah. Add a little bit of base. Sodium hydroxide base. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Give it a drop. Boom. Watch that develop. Pretty. Come on now. Give me the rainbow. Give me one more shot there to give me the rainbow. Let's see it. Come on now. Oh, we lost the red up at the top. That just a little drop here to get it back. See if we can't pull the rainbow back. There it is, man. There it is. Very cool. Well, how are folks doing today? Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend. Add a little bit of base here. We're going to neutralize that acid. Oh, that was nice. Very nice. We got the rainbow. We got the rainbow. I love it. Love it. All right, let's acidify everything. Add some hydrochloric acid here. Get it going in there and watch what happens. It's like the fire coming up from the bottom. Really cool. All right, let's give it some base. Here we go. Let's drop that base, baby. Give me a drop here. Boom, let's watch it. That base should start reacting with the acid, neutralizing it, and it's going to pull that red color. If there's enough of it, it'll start pulling that red color to like oranges and yellows. Of course, the base itself looks like a violet. It looks like all the base might be consumed, huh? Let's see. Let's see. I think, oh, you can see a little bit of orange develop on the bottom. Not much. All right. I'm going to add one more drop of base, and this thing's going to take off. Here we go. In it goes. You watch now. You watch now. Watch those colors just start to take over. There they go. Yep, we got the rainbow. We got the rainbow, baby. It's pretty. That was beautiful. All right, let's add a little acid. Get things else acidified. Around the top here. Chase it with a little base. Nice. Nice. Hope folks are doing well. There we go. We got the rainbow, baby. We got the rainbow. All right, let me add a bunch of acid to acidify everything. As I add the acid, you'll notice over here is a pH scale over here on the right. So when I add acid, that's going to cause the pH to drop. If I add enough, everything will get like kind of a red color. And that red color tells us that our pH is quite low. Like pH, I don't know, down to 3, right? pH is down to 3. You can just barely see it over here, okay? pH down to 3. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add some sodium hydroxide. We're going to watch what happens. Now it's going to neutralize our acid. Let's just add 1 drop. There it goes. Oh, I got 2 in. 2 in, let's see. Now, if the acid consumes all that base, you'll see that kind of purple color disappear. But if there's enough base there, it should start to pull that red color. Oh, I didn't add enough. Let's add 1 more drop, baby. In it goes. There we go. That'll start to neutralize the acid. And there it is, man. Look at all those colors, man. Look at all those colors. So what's happening, right, is the acid down here at pH 3, when you add base, it gets neutralized. So you're going to see the color start to shift up this way. And, of course, the acid also neutralizes the base. So you can see sort of it's violet up here. And as the acid neutralizes it, you can see it on the outside. It's kind of like a green on the outside. And you can see that greenish color develop down here. So they neutralize each other, which means, you know, when you add acid, it's red. When you add the base, it's violet. And as they neutralize each other, they pull the colors toward neutral, right? And so you're going to see a flash of a bunch of different colors as the reaction kind of finds its way to equilibrium. Let's go ahead and add a drop of base here. So we're at pH 6. That should raise the pH. Of course, the drop of base makes everything look violet right there in the middle, and as everything starts to react, you're going to see some blues and greens develop. Gorgeous. Hello there, Miss Nita. All right, let's add some acid. Here we go. Yes, indeed. All right. 2 drops of base. Let's see if we can't catch that rainbow, baby. Come on now. Come on now. Let's see the rainbow. Come on, baby. There it is. There it is. We got a flash of it. That's gorgeous. Oh, I love that. Absolutely love that. Let's see if we can get it again. I'm going to add a bunch of acid. It's going to get our pH down to about 3. Oh, I got a rainbow again on the way down. Come on, man. Look at that. That was beautiful. For a second there, it looked like Christmas, if that's what you celebrate, right? You saw the sort of the green and the red. I know not everybody celebrates Christmas. Here we go. Let's add drop of base. 2 drops, baby. Come on now. Give it to me. Give me that rainbow. Give me that rainbow. Beautiful. There it is. Yeah, this is really spinning nice, man. You're seeing some beautiful flow patterns in there. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I think I want to try to get it to be like, man, look at all that stuff in there, though. Maybe try to get it, I don't know, let's get it yellow. Just 1 little drop of acid. Get it yellow, then I'm going to add some base. Try to neutralize the base that's in there. Get everything a nice yellow color. Hey, Miss Nita, thanks for sending the star. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right, let's add a drop of base and see what kind of interesting flow patterns we might see develop. There we go. There we go. Love it. Very cool. Well, folks, a little quiet in here today. I don't see a whole lot of folks. You know what? I think I'm going to head on over to TikTok. Yeah, see what kind of folks are doing over there. So we get a little bit more of a following there. Thanks for hanging out today. I appreciate it. It's good seeing everybody. And we'll be doing this again next week. I usually do these on Sundays. So glad to see a couple folks join in. And if you want to head on over to TikTok, maybe I'll see you there. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Bye.